Our next item is an interlocal agreement with Skagit County for the 2026 Senior Services Program. And Parks Director John Lunsford is here to present this item.
Thank you, Mayor Walters, council members. Good evening. I brought Mr. Wolfswinkel with me tonight. He's our Senior Center Administrator to answer any other questions you might have that I cannot provide an answer to. Also note that Mr. Fantini and Mayor Walters are on the foundation board at the Senior Center, and they have some depth to this issue as well. So we're rich in knowledge here tonight. So this interlocal agreement you've seen many times before, but not perhaps in this form. So if you look closely at it on pages 2 and 3, you can see it's roughly halved. So we normally get double this amount. It's a year-long interlocal. This one is a 6-month interlocal because it underscores some of the issues changing at the county in that they are changing their meals program, which is a part of this. And then it leaves open some questions about senior center administration between the two parties, the city and the county. I think that those will be answered in the next several months, I think to our satisfaction, but those meetings are just getting underway. So the mayor asked me to check in with some of our colleagues at the Northwest Regional Council and the county, and Mr. Wolfswinkel has done the same, so we can provide you with answers if you, to the best of our ability, tonight, if you have questions about that going forward beyond June 30th, but the interlocal just goes till June 30th. So I think we have perhaps the 2 general issues, the interlocal and then perhaps questions going forward, and we're happy to entertain questions on either of those if you'd like to send them our way.
Especially with respect to the Meals on Wheels program, the senior nutrition program, staff are monitoring that situation closely. The county has made a definitive decision to not provide that service after the end of June. They were contracted with Northwest Regional Council to do that. So now Northwest Regional Council needs to find a service provider other than the county. And we are interested in that. We are not, to be clear, we're not interested in providing the service. We're not capable of providing the service. Other providers are, and we are interested in assisting them to the extent that we can. I would also note that Councilmember Bruce McDougall has now joined the meeting.
Thank you, Mayor. That's exactly right. And we are working with our partners at the Senior Center Foundation on trying to find ways to bridge any gaps that there might be around that. So it's an ongoing process, and everyone's doing their best work around that.
Mr. Yeah.
Thank you. This is a bit of a side, but I was speaking with one of the constituents, and I think there was a gentleman that's spearheaded part of the fundraiser for this type of part of food service and prep. And did he pass away? And the reason I brought it up is to just sort of speak to the need for helping and any way we can, meaning as individuals as well as, the city. So.
Yeah, the individual you're speaking of, I think that you're speaking of is a gentleman that passed away late last week, unfortunately.
Okay.
He was part of the Action Club, which was part of the March for Meals program. So that was a fundraising campaign that happened every March, as the name implies, to raise money for the Meals on Wheels program. So.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you. No, I heard he was a phenomenal fundraiser, and the person that spoke to me about it said he would be surely missed from that. And so, okay, thank you very much.
Did it the hard way, knock and talk. So
yeah, thank you.
Council, do you have any other questions, discussion, or would you like to take action on this item?
Mayor Walters?
Okay. Ms. Moulton?
I was going to move that City Council authorize you to execute interlocal cooperation agreement 26045 ASC 001 between the city and Skagit County for the 2026 Senior Services Program.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the interlocal agreement with Skagit County for the Senior Services Program as presented. Is there further discussion? In that case, we'll take a vote. All those in favor of approving the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. The ayes have it. The motion is approved and the interlocal agreement is approved.